All right, so we smoked our Thanksgiving turkey about 3.5 hours. Could take up to 4 at the 250, 275 degree temperature. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this turkey out. I'll present it to you. It's nicely beautiful golden brown, has a nice texture to it, very tender. And what we'll show you here is we'll open the mill scale cooker up. We'll grab this turkey out of here. We'll turn that, kind of drop this back down. So we got this smoked Thanksgiving turkey out of the mill scale cooker for you. Basically what we want to talk about now is we want to make sure that we're cooking it to the right temp. Now, obviously the FDA and everyone says you got to cook poultry to 165 degrees, but the problem with doing that is it overcooks the breast pretty drastically. So, because what happens is when you pull this out of the cooker, it still has residual heat, right? Which will take that 165 and pushes it up about 5 degrees. So, 5, 6, 7 degrees, depending on how hot your cooker was. But what I like to do is I'll take my thermopin and I'll probe it right in the thigh, being very careful not to put the probe next to the bone, because that will give you a false reading, because the bone will read hotter than the actual meat does. And what I like to do is I like to get it to about 157, 158 degrees. So by the time this bird is done carrying over, which is basically carryover cooking, the residual heat continuing to progress a little bit, it'll be at the right perfect temperature to have beautifully cooked thighs and legs, and also a beautifully juicy breast. Now, don't forget that you actually tied the turkey up, so you have to take that twine off before you start carving. All right, but we'll get back here and we'll snip it where we tied it. You just pull that off, up around from under there. We'll set that string to this end. I cut a little bit off here. Got that piece in the back. Now, you have this beautiful smoked turkey that you can carve for your Thanksgiving meal. So that's a smoked turkey on the mill scale cooker. For more recipes and tips, you can follow us at lilliesq.com.